Yes, I'm Judge Donna Stroud of North Carolina Court of Appeals, and thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to speak. I've been very interested in what I've heard today. I'm a little bit confused by the 800 and some number of 3.1 cases, because I have all of the court statistics here, as well as disposition times for the last 17 years, and there were only 361 appeals filed from the district courts, which is where a termination case would come from, last year in our court. So I have no idea how we would get ahead. That would be almost half of our caseload, and I've been on the court for 10 years. I can tell you, it's a significant part of our caseload. It is not half of our caseload. So I'm just concerned about where these numbers come from. It's very easy to sort of do the 30,000-foot flyover view of numbers, but without really getting down into what they are, they can be deceiving. So that concerns me, just because that is not consistent with the statistics that I have here with me. But I would point out that the disposition time, I think, is a very important consideration. In 2000, when our court increased to 15 judges from 12, we had a huge backlog of cases, about 1,000 untold. And it took about a year to get a case to final disposition on appeal. It's now about 180 days. We've cut it in half. We've been recognized as one of the most efficient and productive intermediate appellate courts in the country, based on some researchers who have looked at 13 similar intermediate appellate courts. So we've been working very hard to get disposition time down, because we know that is the public's primary concern. So I think those disposition times are very important. And of course, the increasing complexity of cases, has also happened over that time. So I'm just very concerned about if these numbers are accurate, I do think disposition time needs to be considered. And in 3.1 cases in particular, our court, of course, does have a lot of expertise in those particular cases, and those are ones that by statute have to be handled quickly. We have a special process for handling those cases in our court to do them more quickly because of that. And obviously, I'm sure the Supreme Court is certainly competent to do that. I'm not saying they're not. But it is a much more complicated matter to deal with a case with the entire court versus a three-judge panel. And it probably would be a slower process. But anyway, I'm concerned about some of the numbers. I have all of the information here if anybody's interested in it. And
Thank you, Judge Brown.
How many copies you got?
You have,
well, I really just have, just one of kind of all of the numbers. There is a chart that I put together. I'll show you. Just summarizing the average days to disposition and the total workload, including motions and petitions over the last, and I've done this for another purpose, not for this committee, but I happen to have them laying around. So if anybody would like to see them.
Madam Chair,
Judge Schmidt, yes.
can that information be made available to all of us?
Yes, that's what I was getting ready to say. Rather than handing that out ad hoc, if you will get it to us, we'll get it to all the members of the committee. Thank you, Judge Stroud.
Thank you.
Yes, Senator Tillman.
Madam Chairman, what worries me is that Donna Stroud's numbers and our numbers aren't anywhere near the same. No, something's wrong here, and I believe your numbers would be right.
Senator Tillman, I think Representative Stevens